Hello, greetings. This is Ann Seek, and I have someone very special here that I'm going to be interviewing who is a member of my community, the Daily Marketing Coach. And what is unique about this interviewee, Kate Curtis, is I actually haven't known her that long. And she's going to share her story with you, just how new she is to my community and just how quickly she got into implementation, something I always love to see. So with that, good morning to you, Kay. How are you today?
Good morning. Great. I'm doing great.
Awesome, awesome. Well, like I just said, you're pretty new to the community. So why don't you tell the listeners a little bit about yourself, your background, and what brought you into the Daily Marketing Coach?
Okay. I worked with the LDS independent book industry for over 20 years. The last 7 years I was on the board of directors, and the primary focus was trying to help these independent bookstores with their marketing needs, particularly helping them move online. I didn't have much to go on. I just read books and then taught what I learned out of the books. I managed 4 stores for about 18 years, and then the last 4 or 5 years I pulled out of the day-to-day management in order to kind of be a bigger help to a bigger group of people. I took over their books and things catalog, managing that, and turned it more into a magazine to give it more appeal, added a lot of content, and different things that would give it lasting power, even though it was a physical piece. Um, Last August, I retired from that. I got introduced to the business opportunity that I'm working with now, Thrive Life, while I was working with these stores, trying to figure out a way for it to help them. And when I retired, I thought, well, I've been using this myself for 2 years, and I love it. It's saved me a lot of time. It's highly very nutritious and has made my life a lot easier. I may as well try to build the business. So I've been doing it with the normal marketing techniques that most companies provide, and I've had some success doing it that way. However, you run out of people, and I don't like marketing that way. I don't like hounding my friends and family and bugging them. I also have got some health issues right now I'm dealing with arthritis in my knees and my feet that make it very difficult for me to be on my feet for a long time. So doing demonstrations is very difficult for me. So over the summer, I thought I've got to find another way to build this. And I know online marketing works, but we haven't been very successful at doing it online. So I started looking, and I stumbled upon Anne and the Renegade Network Marketer. I've always believed in attraction marketing. I do a lot of energy work on the side myself, and so I know the power of positive energy and getting rid of the negative energy and setting up those attraction fields to pull people in. So when I saw her 7 Lies and then the Attraction Manifesto, I just resonated. It was just like, okay, I've come home. And so I devoured the books in a couple of days, and I'm not one to sit around. My thing is, if you're going to do something, do it. And even if you have to tweak it, go back and tweak it, at least you're moving forward. And even if you take some steps backwards, to me, it's like getting a running start to move forward again. So, I don't learn unless I do. And so I just started implementing. I got on the call to get oriented and join the DMC because I wanted the extra information and education that's available. Within a week, I decided, let's just jump in, and I did Lifetime Inner Circle so that I could maximize all of my potential there. I still have yet to do the total funnel immersion, which is on my list of things to do, but I've got to make some money first before I can jump into that one. So it is on the list, and it's something I'm really looking forward to.
Awesome. And the reason you stood out to me was twofold. In our community, we have our own Facebook group page, and I saw you faithfully posting what we call our EOD end of day reports. I was immediately very impressed. Here's a gal in action, in motion, which as a teacher is always extremely gratifying to me that someone's actually utilizing what I'm teaching them. Secondly, you showed up in my Inner Circle Marketing review call in August, and in your PS, you asked me to review something. I think it was an email follow-up off your thank you page or something, and I'm like, ho ho, it was about a list of 10 or 12 things you had accomplished, including creating your own free offer. I'm like, okay, we got a mover and a shaker here, which always excites me. So that's how you stood out to me, and that's how it is for any teacher, is when they see their students applying stuff in motion, in action, and quickly, It's like, we got a live one here. So I was pretty darn excited. So this may be a difficult question to answer. You've only been here, what, about, I don't know if it's even been 2 full months, but.
It's 2 full months today.
Okay, today. Great. All right. So what do you feel you like best about the Daily Marketing Coach for your experience thus far?
I love the variety of education. Almost anything, any direction you want to take in online marketing, there's something there to get you started. And I like the community. I've felt welcome there. I've gotten comments from things. You know, I'll throw something out there and you get feedback right away from people. They're just very supportive. It's great to have this masterminding group that you can bounce ideas off of. They give you good constructive criticism, so I don't feel threatened in any way, you know, when I'm trying to do something, because I don't really know what I'm doing. And so I'm just kind of trying to blaze a trail out there. But I just love the variety. And it's very easy. It's organized. There's a step-by-step process so that you don't, because there is a lot of information there, and I have gone into overwhelm, but I can just step back and say, okay, let's just go down the steps and start with the boot camp, start at the top, and let's just take it step by step. And that's what I've done.
Awesome, awesome. In very rapid order, and which leads me to my next question. Here today is your 2-month anniversary being in the Daily Marketing Coach. You're obviously a big go-getter. What are some of the results? Here I am trying to read without my glasses. What are some of the results that you've been able to accomplish thus far being in the Daily Marketing Coach in the short time that you've been with us?
Okay, I've got my own website blog up on WordPress, so I have my own real estate there. In the boot camp, Marcia Godwin gave a class on creating a compelling offer and gave some very good, easy ways to do that fast. So yes, I've written an ebook, but it's not as dramatic as it sounds. It was a lot easier following the tips that she gave. I mean, it was a lot of work. I did put a lot of work into it, but I wasn't writing from scratch. And so that helped a lot to kind of get me going. So I got that ready to go. It was interesting because it ended up being 45 pages. And as I went in on other calls with other coaches, they said, oh, that's too much to give away free. You need to excerpt it out. And so that's what I did. And then I followed your recommendation on the review to focus in on the kids. So I retitled and did that. And that then gave me, one of the things I was struggling with was having a first paid offer. And so that then gave my ebook, became my first paid offer. And so I was able to set up my email funnel that I can start funneling. I just now have turned it on, so I don't have a lot of results yet. I've got about 35 people that have opted in over a month. Most of those are my friends in the business. So, you know, it's just, they want to see what I'm doing. I'm very active on our business Facebook page. And so I've been kind of quiet for a couple of months and go, what's going on? You're not throwing up recipes. You're not doing all these things. And I said, I'm taking these online marketing classes. And then they're like, okay, now I'm really watching you, you know? So anyway, so a lot of them are doing that just to see what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of getting started implementing, but I got my website, I've got my first email funnel, I've got my first compelling offer and my first little paid product to get people in, and taking the classes has enabled me to have other ways. It's interesting how, you know, when you're ready, the teacher comes and ideas come. And I kept thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to create other offers in there? And just little things I stumble on my business Facebook page that have nothing to do with what I'm doing. All of a sudden, as I go a little farther, I'm thinking, wait a minute, I can use that. And so I've now turned that, so I've been able to incorporate some really good unadvertised special deals into my email funnel to give people some really great deals at 40 and 45% off to get them started to trying the product. So
awesome.
It's been really exciting.
You've laid the foundation, which
yes.
for some people can take a full year. You've laid out that foundation very, very quickly. You obviously already have a pretty significant handle on the terminology of the industry. I mean, you're using language and words that most people, as you know, coming in new, it takes a while to absorb that language. You've already got that nailed. All right, let's have you speak directly to the folks who are watching this video, have not heard of the Daily Marketing Coach. They have some kind of awareness that marketing is important to whatever extent. You obviously did have an appreciation for that. But most importantly, someone who wants to take their business online, or they already have a business online, but they're not getting the success that they would like. What would you recommend for them?
I would recommend that they get the free books that you offer, both the 7 Lies of Network Marketing and the Attraction Marketing Manifesto, and then get the Renegade Network Marketer. You've got to have those and read them. And then as fast as you can, you get into the Daily Marketing Coach and the Inner Circle. The this daily support that's available to you, the calls, it may be more than you can handle right now, but you take it as fast as you can go. It's there for you. But if you don't learn to market, forget marketing online. It's not going to happen. You're going to be spinning your wheels, doing things that aren't effective. And if you don't learn a good marketing system that works, then you're sunk. You're going to be spending a lot of money doing futile things. And that's what I have felt with this, is that it may not be perfect, but I'm going and I'm working at it. And I've got people like you and Coach Kurt and Hale Pringle has been great, and Marsh has been great, and Eric Walker, all of these fantastic people that have resources and expertise in a lot of different areas. Ann doesn't know everything, and she admits that. That's where she's got all these people around her that have expertise in other areas. Stacia with video, and there's just all these great people that you can tap into and continue to learn, and that are available to you to be able to help you tweak it and figure it out so that you're not wasting your time.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I know you're a busy lady.
Yeah, I've got a customer coming at 11 o'clock for a demo. So
there you go. Always in motion. I'm so pleased that you're a part of our community, and thanks for taking the time to share what this experience has been for you these last 2 months. I'm really, really impressed. So
thank you.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. I'm going to look forward to seeing all your tremendous results that will come as a result of your hard work here already.
All right. Thanks, Ann.
Yep.
It's been great.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.